Hi everyone, as you've seen from the title of the video, we're going to be understanding a little bit more about stallions today, and actually specifically my stallion who's moving the truck behind me. I'm at Tristan Tucker's place. You guys know that I've been doing the TRT method and training for quite a while now with all of my horses. And the initial reason why I came to Tristan in the first place is when I bought Valero and he wasn't broken in yet, I didn't know exactly where things were going to go, if I was going to have to castrate him, if I could keep him as a stallion. He is definitely more of a macho horse than other stallions I've owned in the past. He has come a long way, but I kind of wanted to put Valero through his paces today with Tristan and test him on different things. You know, how reactive is he to other horses, to other stimulus? How much concentration can he keep on me? And ultimately, should I castrate him? Is he the type of stallion that is not going to be able to sustain having a breeding career? Is he just better off as a gelding? Now, I know this is quite a big conversation online as well, so hopefully we can shed some light on the whole thing today. And I'm going into it with quite an open mind. Of course, I've got breeding ambitions. That's the whole reason why I keep stallions. That's the whole reason why I'm a registered breeder. Sadly, that got cut quite short with my previous stallion Emporio. But my aim is really to have some of the best PRE horses when it comes to temperament, when it comes to movement, when it comes to rideability, when it comes to talent. I'm looking for very talented stallions that I can then share with other people. There's a lot of issues with finding healthy PREs, with finding PREs that have been managed correctly when they come from Spain. And I'm trying to bridge that a little bit by being able to offer the solution very early on, breeding your own. So anyway, I'm blabbing on, but I'm gonna take him out of the truck. I'm just gonna put his rope halter on. We're gonna head in the indoor, we're gonna meet Tristan, and we're gonna start seeing a little bit how he's gonna react to everything. Obviously, him being a 4-year-old stallion, this is like his first spring really coming into action. All his hormones are racing around. So it will be interesting, but nevertheless, I'm here to share it with you guys and hopefully learn a lot from it too. So I'm just gonna grab him out of the truck. Put his rope halter on first though, that's step number 1. So just give me 2 seconds. Right, let's see what this fire-breathing dragon is like today. Good boy, have a look at everyone. Good boy, big man. Good boy, big man. So we're gonna start a little bit, gonna give him some space. Good boy, and we're just gonna head straight into the indoor. Good boy. And let's see what Tristan has to say. Good boy. We're here. Oh, right. Okay, we're definitely here. I should have brought my my stick. Right. Hey.
It's quite a grand entrance.
Oh.
He's grown since the last time I saw him.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I came to you about a year ago, actually.
Yeah.
And that's when we had our first lesson. So he's in a little bit of a different state now because he's actually backed and being ridden. Oh. I haven't taken him out too much. We actually just started trail riding him and he's been really good with another horse.
Yeah.
That he's very good, but I haven't taken him out yet that much. So it's actually really good that I get to bring him here again. And you can see everybody and experience all of his hormones and his management in a different place.
Yeah. And how is the process at home? You're riding inside, outside?
Well, I would love to have the luxury inside. That's not a possibility yet. So it's all outdoor.
Yeah.
And I'm riding with other horses. Yesterday I was riding him with one of Jess's horses and one of our other horses being lunged.
Yeah.
And he was really good.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're on him especially, very good.
Yeah.
He can be a little bit more reactive and a little bit more looky and a little bit more, unmanaged in his emotions when he's on the ground.
Yeah.
And especially, I would say, like in a new environment.
Yeah.
Some of it I find normal because he is a stallion.
Yeah.
He shouldn't obviously behave like a gelding, but I would like it not to get to the, no. I did not wake up. I woke up at 6:30 to wash him.
I was about to say, black horse, white sand, not a good combo.
No. But he trusts me to roll when I'm holding him.
Yeah.
So I'm doing something right. No.
And as far as like the seasons, do you see a change in behavior since he's been home, since it's like becoming spring?
It wasn't straight away when he got home, because he got home in late winter, but definitely as spring came about.
Yeah.
There was activity, there was some pushiness, there was some, he would definitely woke up.
Yeah.
But he has remained very manageable at home. Yeah. Like, we don't have to alter any of our behaviors. He's out in the field with all other horses next to him. He can talk to other horses in the stable. We tack him up next to other horses.
Yeah.
He's very good when it comes to all of that, actually.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm here to find out today is, is this the kind of stallion that I can manage over time? I have seen improvements from when I first got him.
Yeah.
Or is he the kind of stallion that there's too much hormones for him to deal with? Like, am I going to take him to a competition and is he going to get fried?
Yeah.
And just completely concentrate on everything else but me?
Yeah. Is there a conflict between the brain between his legs and the brain between his ears?
Yeah.
And can he manage that? Yeah. And so your breeding goals, what is your thoughts about, will you collect from him? Will you live serve him?
No, I would only collect and do frozen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's fairer to the horses, and we have a mixed stable at home. There's mares and geldings, and I want him to know that his job is just on the dummy.
Yeah.
And that's
will you have that on a different location? So you'll have a process of, okay, now
Correct.
we go.
Yeah, we collect at just a station, a stud station. That's the goal.
And then you'll do like a couple of days collecting, and then he'll come home, rest, life is normal at home.
Exactly, yeah. And how we did it also with my other stallion is someone else did everything. So we would arrive and they would put like a chain on him.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily because he needed it, but he knew that was his cue that, I'm here to breed.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's like every time they get out of the truck, they think, we're here to breed.
Yeah.
Which is not the case, because sometimes you're just going to competition or you're going to a trail ride or something.
Yeah.
Right?
So the interesting part about when we come in to a situation like this is, of course, the energy level is up, the physiology is up. He comes in through the gap and then he sees all the others. So that transition of the space is really important. So how does he show up?
Exactly.
So when I come into a new space, I first allow him then to show where his energy is. So now he's getting I want to go out here. And I say, well, when you're out here, I ask you something. Then he says, then I go this way.
Yeah.
And then I say, well, see if you can redirect yourself behind and across till you find the stillness. And the allowing him to walk shows you where the energy is. So it's the first part of him learning to find stability, learning to stand still. But if we hold, he will get pressure up against the halter and push against the halter.
Exactly, yeah.
And this is the step we want, the behind and across part. Here I don't correct him because I want to reward him for the step he did good.
Yeah.
If I correct him right away, then this is me telling him where he should be.
Right. Controlling him, yeah.
Exactly. Behind
because here we
and
can
across.
still see that he's half with you and like half.
Yeah.
This is like the distraction that we were talking about.
Exactly. And that the energy is going up and away.
Yeah.
And we need to find the redirection.
And this is getting harder now because he's getting also closer to all the horses he wants to say hello to.
Yeah. And later on we can test that. We can start to get him to walk that line. This is a good step. Boy, really thinking about the behind and across. There's behind. There's a good step. Hey, there's a very good step. And I want him to have an awareness of this space of conversation here. So I put the awareness on this particular bit of sand. When he does the right thing, take the energy away again. And then I move again, and then energy up. And then I take my energy into my heels, energy down. We want to start to see self-regulation.
it's almost about redoing all the foundations, because these are all things that I've done like at home as well through the TRT. But then of course you kind of come to a new place, and horses love to do that magical thing where they think, what was all that about?
Yeah. And he has to remember this self-management. How do I redirect my energy into a place of control, self-management?
Yeah.
When my energy in my body's getting me to lose control.
You can start to see also straight away the expression in the eye starts to soften.
Yeah.
Like that, like eyes popping out starts to softer blinks. They start to think.
Yeah.
Rather than just like.
Yeah. Because you don't have that
Testosterone.
internal energy switching the front end on.
How do you find him compared to 1 year ago when he came?
Yeah, I think he's a lot bigger. He's a lot more body.
But I think it's not that it was bad, but he's not as reactive as last time, because he came in here and he had his little show.
Yeah.
Which of course is not ideal.
Yeah.
But even though now there's a lack of concentration, it's workable.
Yeah.
You don't have this crazy, dangerous horse or something.
Yeah. But he's definitely less reactive than the last time. But we'll also test that now a little bit. So when we move something in and around him, is he bringing himself into a state of relaxation, or is he letting something here get also the energy up?
Yeah. Because I find him quite centered and grounded in terms of the confidence. He's not a spooky horse. He's like, when we did the first show ride, I was in the front.
Yeah.
And he was like, let's go, yes road, yes this. He was like, saw bikes and everything, didn't care.
Yeah.
So he's got an incredible nature when it comes to that. He's very...
brave.
Yeah, very brave horse.
So now we start to make contact in these areas here.
Good boy.
And again, looking for that stillness, that management.
And where's the line between like letting them be a stallion and letting them have a look, and then you losing them? Like, because I find that quite difficult, because sometimes I think to myself, I should let him have a look. It's not that he should be blind to the world.
Yeah.
But where is the line between having a look and them being lost?
So attention. So he starts to look here. And if he takes that into direction.
Okay, then you've lost him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's able to have the focus going this way towards the other horse. And if he lets that focus draw the whole body in that direction, and he doesn't have an awareness of where he is in the space anymore.
Yeah.
He looks there, then his focus is there, and then he goes there.
Yeah.
Because it's not that he shouldn't be aware of what's going on over there. That there is another horse, there is mares, those sorts of things.
Because I think you want them to be aware of their surroundings, because that makes them actively, I think that's also what makes them brave, when they're looking and they know.
Yeah.
And then, because you have some horses that are so in themselves and they don't look, and then something very small happens and they completely have a meltdown.
Yeah.
So it's also, I find it a fine line between telling him, stay with me, but also be aware of everything else.
Now we can start to test this line a bit. So we go along this direction. There's some mares along the way. There's also a stallion in the end box. An awareness of where he is here in relation to me and in the space.
Yeah. And so here it's a mixture of geldings and mares along this.
And stallions.
Oh, and stallions.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's getting the full treatment.
Yeah. So first one is Dario, Spanish stallion.
Yeah.
And normally I allow them to have an awareness and to look, and then I call the other stallion over.
Oh, yeah.
Dario, boy.
You get them to be part of the conversation then too.
And that he learns what is it to be social. How do I politely engage or interact in this conversation?
Yeah.
And then if the other stallion's putting the nose over, if a mare's putting the nose over, if they're inviting, how is he introducing himself?
Yeah.
And can he disconnect from that conversation? Not that he gets an overwhelm of like, oh, now I've got to get over the wall at you.
Yeah.
But he can also bring his focus back to here and we can say, oh, we can walk on a bit more. And then when he walks on a bit more, where is his focus? Does he have an awareness of where I am in the space, that he's following me?
How would you say he's dealing now?
Now he has some curiosity, and then occasionally he's not aware of where I am.
Yeah.
He's walking into me. Here's a mare.
So we're seeing some regulation on his part,
Yes.
but still also some focus loss.
Yeah.
And I think that's also what can happen is the focus loss begins very small, and then it builds because they're going further and further from their body, and then you start to get these bigger reactions.
Then he ignores you completely, or you ask for his attention, and he's like, oh shit, are you there?
Yeah.
So here we have a mare engaging, and now I want to see that he's able to correct himself like this.
Yeah.
If he gets too much here.
Yeah, because he's taking a good look at the mare now, so this is a real challenge.
Yeah.
And she's also quite interested in this Spanish stud.
Good boy. And then if I start to walk here, does he have an awareness of me? And say, oh, we're moving further. Boy. Boy. Yep. So the redirection of energy, his energy is going up and forward to the right. So we want to be able to redirect him backwards and to the left. Yes. And that redirection, of course, brings the energy level down, brings his focus and awareness to where he is in the space, where he is in relation to me. So he stays in this space of conversation.
Yeah.
And then that internal struggle of, oh, I want to be there, I want to be there. I want to be with that horse. Yes. Now I move on again.
If you have his, if he hasn't lost his body yet, but you start to see physical engagements in him, so if he starts to present his, how do I say this in a YouTube-friendly way? If he starts to get excited with his fifth leg, are you seeing that as him going too far away from his body and then moving him and getting him back to himself so it goes away, or you don't find that an issue unless he starts to act on it?
No, I try to bring his focus and awareness back to where he is present in the space.
Okay.
When some action starts happening in the fifth leg, then the emotional state starts to control the physical state.
He's going too far down the line.
Yeah. This is good.
Because that's the difficult part with if you have a breeding stallion is, you know, they're only reacting as they should for part of their job. And so sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel a bit bad saying, no, don't do that, because that's also what they are meant to do.
There's also a time and a place for it.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the social interaction.
Yeah.
And if we're in the arena and there's other people onlookers, there's also a way of behaving here on the end of the rope while we're walking, doing an arena familiarization. One of them is not being getting too much in the wrong position. And then I'm just searching for things that I can't do. If I start to bring the whip up and I have to go back there later on and make sure I can do some tension release in that area. That he's also not reactive to those questions. Oh, good. Good. Yes.
Good.
We just take him through the aisle.
Yeah.
And then we can, so already here, this will be something. So if I was guiding you now, I would already be creating an awareness in you that you're about to go through a space.
Yeah. And that will start to activate also him, you know,
Yes.
where are we going?
Yes.
Because he doesn't know it here.
No.
So,
And the body gets up.
Yeah.
So inquisitiveness is like, this is to an extreme, but I would prefer this.
Yeah.
Then he looks over that spot and he's just
goes to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I want to be able to behind and across, that he can redirect the energy. If I need to be able to go backwards, I can go backwards. Not that he says I'm going forwards like this.
Yeah.
And I'm going forwards until I'm out.
Yeah. Good boy.
So fighter jet moment, you
Exactly.
know, something that turns on a bit of extra energy. And this is what I like to see. So also when we walk, that I'm not having to manage him, hold him, and I'm not having to pull him back. This feeling of when he feels pressure on the halter, then he's going to lean forward.
Exactly, yeah.
So
He's already inclined to do that anyway. So, yeah.
And even in this small space, even though I'm now walking next to him for the view of the camera, that I am not then having to hold him. But when I start to go, if I stop here, then I'm bringing some awareness here in this space.
Yeah.
And he's then correcting himself. And it's again, I'm putting energy in the lowest part of the loop of the rope, which is my space of conversation. If the rope was hanging, this is the spot.
Yeah.
That's also the spot I want him to pay attention to.
And since I started like learning from you, that's something I've been actively aware is stopping this.
Yes.
And having more of, I mean, I had a bit of a this coming in, but I didn't have the whip.
Yeah.
So I couldn't, which is my fault.
Yeah, and that's difficult because then you sort of
Well, yes.
having to swing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm always walking in with just a loop. Actually, all my horses now, I walk them all with just a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect. And people think in the beginning, oh shit, he's behind me and
or he's going to step on it or... Yeah.
So you can see now in close proximity, I am giving an awareness of where he shouldn't be and he self-corrects.
Yeah,
So
I see that.
In a real life situation, I don't have to make a huge turn or do a huge groundwork exercise. When we go into a new space here, again, when he goes into this new space, not with the head up, charging forward, but where is the energy?
Yeah.
And then when I enter into the cross ties, for instance, I want to have the feeling that he can go all the way and he can make contact with the end wall.
Yeah.
And not that he goes halfway in and then he's turning around and then he's going out.
So, and this is so he has the awareness of the space.
And not barging through me.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because if I turn now, then he's going to want to come out.
Yeah, that's true.
So right front leg, I can ask him to step forward and make contact with the wall. Good boy. And then maybe I even ask him to go backwards first. That's not a difficulty.
Yeah.
Yes. I want my back legs now off the mat. Pardon the pun. Yes. Good.
Good boy.
And then I can redirect the front again. Yes. Good. Makes contact. So you see here lack of control of the front end again. So I don't want the full turn. I want to be able to break
it up into steps.
Yeah. Can I bring the front end back to this position? Yes. Makes contact with the wall again. And then can I go then this way? Oh, that was good. So my butt goes to the right. And now can I make my butt go to the left? Yes. So now he has mobility in this small space. So again, sort of real life situation where we're not having to make huge turns or a full circle or clock shape, but I do have mobility and an awareness of the positioning of the body. And then I'm going to try to go then all the way.
Did you intentionally turn him that way?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to turn him towards the horses?
Yes.
Yeah.
And because because he was going forward and to the right.
He wanted to himself already go that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now when I'm in this position, I'm also not in front of him.
Yeah.
So I'm also in a position where if I was in the cross ties, or I am, but if I was cross tying him, I in the beginning don't want to tie him up.
Yeah.
I want to have this position that I can say, what's going on here? And he moves himself back.
Yeah. Because you don't, again, want to have this pulling battle.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So in the end, I don't stop him from making the mistake, but I allow him to correct himself.
Yeah.
So that in the end, if I want to move around, I want to go to the brushes, I want to go somewhere else, he's able to stand here on his own before tying him up.
Yeah.
When we cross tie him, that's actually the last thing, and he can stand independent here anyway, so he doesn't need to be held. So I just want to be on the side of the other horse. So if I need to guide the other horse. Very good. Boy. So now redirection of the front. So when he steps up and to the right, it says, oh, I'm going to talk to you, dominate you. And so we allow a little bit conversation.
But not to the point where he loses himself.
Yeah. Hey, good.
Good boy.
So interaction, but also manners.
Yeah. And this is part of socializing stallions as well, because if you do the opposite and just lock them up, it's like 10 times worse.
Yeah, treat them like a lion, they behave like a lion.
Yeah.
Hey. And my horses won't make it easy. They want to be social.
Yeah, I can see them all. They're all got their heads out, like, me next.
And he'll go past and they'll want to lick him on the bum. And
I actually do this quite a lot at home. I let him just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Because I want that. I don't want it to be constantly like, get away from them.
Yeah. And you don't want him to treat him like a teaser.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be that he's the new teasing pony and he gets the mares all jolly.
Yeah.
And that becomes his job. You know, we know ponies that are being used as teasers and they turn into raving stallions.
Yeah.
So the interaction. So feeling. Yes.
Good.
What is the correct way? What is the correct interaction? And I don't want the pull towards it.
Yeah.
Yes, good. He can softly, but don't pull against the rope.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure we can have the redirection. If he was starting to go too much forwards now, and I thought, oh, I can't redirect, then I would go backwards.
Yeah.
Out of the space. Boy.
So this is quite okay still. Like he's talking, but he's not. There, it's a bit too much excitement. Yeah. It's so fast with stallions, it can so quickly change from like just talking to like a leg flying as well.
Oh. Boy. And then I give him some. Hey. Some time out. Very good.
Come back down a bit.
Yeah. Good boy. Allow him to relax. But the good thing is he didn't get the fifth leg out. You know, he's not getting into full or raging stallion.
Yeah. And he's not really a striker. Like some really are strikers and the front legs are flying, which makes it very dangerous.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been like that with me. He's a little bit vocal. And I don't know if you've noticed, he's very inclined when he has this block or this thing, rear. That's like his go-to thing. Surprisingly not on the saddle.
Yeah.
No, the saddle it's more bronking.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's kind of instinctively, it's like it all builds up and he's,
Yeah, yeah.
and it goes up a little.
And you can see where the natural direction of energy is up into the front. And if there's then pressure in restrainment, containment, then he's going to try to push through that.
Yeah.
So now we go to the other stable. Boy. But he's doing good.
Everyone's also ready to say hello in here, I see.
Yeah. So this is the going through the new space. So they're getting the chest up, not positioning himself in a relaxed state to go through the new space. Just wants to get in there. Hey, that was good.
It's good that you just let him make the mistake and then fix it rather than micromanage, because that's what I constantly do. I just micromanage, trying not to let it happen in the first place.
It's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's not that you stop him from making the mistake. You have to be quick enough that you're not letting him get too far before you make the correction.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah. And then I look for the pause here. And then I'm going to make a decision, do I take him away? Yes. Now, more distractions in the field. Yes.
He went into it a lot better already.
Yeah. Good boy. Boy.
He's like, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, that was not my intention. Oh, good.
Good boy.
So. Oh, good.
But this wasn't too bad. Of course, he showed like interest.
Yeah.
But.
And now we have an open conversation.
Yeah.
Door is open. And now I think it's good to see if we can let him have a rest in the end box. Very good. Hey.
He's like, and who is that, señorita? Is this a gelding or a...
Yeah.
Oh, a gelding, yeah. And it's kind of nice actually coming into this new space, now that he's come in and out and he's calmer, then to release him, not to like release his fire-breathing dragon in the stable, shut the door quickly and be like,
exactly.
Good luck.
Yeah. And then
Now,
we can also start from here when we bring him again. Then we bring him out and we can, but already here to go from entering, not wanting to be relaxed there.
Exactly, yeah.
I got to get in, to going away, finding rest, coming back, entering nicely.
Yeah.
Here having a bit of a confrontation, go through, come around, come back, and then I'm just going to be relaxed here, look in the stable there, and then I can go a bit further. Maybe I want to meet him, but it's not such a big deal.
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that he gets to be able to control that.
And that's what I'm seeing more and more with him, is that like when he finds his like relaxation around something that was a big trigger,
Yeah.
the next time it's okay. Or
Yeah.
you're not starting from ground zero every time.
Yeah.
And that's what gives me hope, in the sense that I think I can manage him as a stallion, because he's only 4, he's experiencing everything for the first time with these hormones and everything, but I'm seeing understanding and development. Because
Yeah.
also the last time, I don't know if you remember, but the last time that we put him in the stable when we had the lesson, he went straight away, still quite stressy. He was like, not weaving, but he was like really
Yeah.
active in the stable.
Yeah.
And if I see him now already, it's much, he's
More
just
relaxed.
eating and he's
Yeah.
more relaxed. So
Yeah.
we're not starting from zero again.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's definitely something that, like you say, is young, and there'll be this internal sort of frustration bit of wanting to be a stallion and feeling the hormones and having that little bit, that conflict in the body. But I think because he's young, if you're able to continue and keep up with the training of him having the self-management over his emotions,
Yeah.
then, and I think, as you say, each time, even when you come spring and there's that challenge again, if he overcomes it, he becomes more relaxed.
Yeah.
Over time, in the macro, it'll also get easier.
Yeah. Hi.
Good boy. So we let him chill a bit, have a little bit of a drink. And
Let
then,
it all sink in.
Yeah.
And it's nice that he gets to then also be in the space and find his own, because
Yeah.
now it's really on his own management.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's also seeing if all the work, then
Yeah.
also works by himself.
yeah, exactly.
We'll let him have a little chill out then.
Yeah. And he can be with his friend.
Yeah. Well, that was really informative and testing. I was expecting Valero to have been like a little bit more quiet coming here, just because his temperament at home has really changed and really like leveled out. But it's good that I present these challenges, and it was good getting also Tristan's feedback again 1 year later, kind of like catching up on where Valero's at. With the fact, if I'm going to keep him in tie, is like a constant conversation I have with myself. It's not something that I just park at the back door and think, okay, we'll never revisit that. Because really at the forefront, it's about like his quality of life and the management and the safety for everybody else. And I think today we really saw him at his most heightened stage. But that's when it's good to work with him through these things. So I definitely have some homework. Obviously everything is filmed here, but everything's on the platform. Tristan's TRT platform. So I'm going to be able to really use that as a tool as well to make sure that I'm going to stay on the right path. I'm very lucky and privileged that I get to also come to Tristan as well. But the videos will definitely help me buy for when I'm at home and when I'm confused, which will definitely continue to happen. But for now, that's it. I'm really glad to hear that Tristan thinks there's a way forward. That's kind of, to be honest, the mindset I came with. I didn't really expect him, because I obviously know Valero day to day. I didn't expect Tristan to be like, oh, you know, this is a lost cause. This is a lost case. We're not going to be able to do anything. But having those tools and seeing him work, especially in the more management spaces, like down the aisle, in the tack ups, those are things that I'm going to start to implement also every day, aside from his ongoing training. But I'm gonna get him home. He's had a big day. We also had just another session doing something else, which you guys will see very soon. There is a fighter jet somewhere coming in, so we're gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in TRT method, learning from Tristan, then do check out his online academy. Everything is linked down below in my bio. Thanks again, Tristan, for helping us out, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Bye.